types of packages we're going to be designing are the one-on-one premium package and group packages. I'm going to go straight into talking about them. So one-on-one is fine. Some of you, let's say, I know one of you is considering going into marriage counseling. You might find that your clients don't want to be in a group program because it's very sensitive. Let's say they're considering a divorce, something that's very sensitive and personal. They might prefer that you offer a one-on-one package to them. It can still be premium, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a leverage one-on-one. And leverage just simply means that you're providing more value for your clients, but it's not going to take as much of your personal one-on-one time. And I'll walk you through some of the elements, right? So some of the elements you can include in a leverage one-on-one, which will still give value to your clients, but not take up as much of your time, is you can have pre-recorded trainings. So I can... in the next couple of weeks, when we talk about the technology, I'll show you the technology that I use to deliver my program and some other options that you might have to pre-record your trainings, so that instead of like what I'm doing where I'm going through the PowerPoint before we coach, I could have pre-recorded this training for you guys. You could have listened to it over the week, and then today would just have been coaching. You could also give them done for you templates, which is you've given them the roadmap, you've given them some keywords, and they just need to customize it a little bit to their specific situation. You could also add someone else's bonus. So I will talk to you guys further down the line about how you could work with other coaches to deliver value to your clients. So say, for example, you are a career coach. You could partner with somebody who's an image consultant and offer a bonus that they have, maybe a bonus training on how to improve your, or what's the word I want to use, how to improve your image in a week's time. I don't know, something like that. Or maybe you are you're going into health and you want to teach women how to eat healthier, eating raw and organic or gluten-free foods. Well, you could partner with, you're focusing more on how to eat healthy. You could partner with somebody who is doing weight training and give them some 10, 15-minute exercises that they can do in the morning that's going to give them more energy and help them feel revitalized, right? So it's not something you've created, but you could find another coach who's delivering something that's complementary to yours and offer their bonus. And I'll show you guys again where and how to find people like that who you could work with. So now let's talk about premium group packages. This is my sweetheart. This is what I love. So with a premium group package, you're serving your clients mostly in a group setting with some additional one-on-one support from you. Let's talk about what it is and what it's not. So I've said this already. It's a package designed to give your clients a big result and also has the benefit of them working together in a group. So one of the reasons why I love that I created this group program is because as moms and dads, we are facing the same challenges, honestly. And we've got the Facebook group. I want you guys to be open and honest and share your small and big wins, your challenges, and encourage each other, because we're going on a similar journey. But also, as you're each creating very different packages, what I just talked about where you could offer someone else's bonus, you might find that within this very small group, somebody is creating a complementary group package to yours, and you guys might decide to include bonuses from each other's coaching in your programs. Now, what it's not a cheaper option to working with you one-on-one. So sometimes people create a group program. Let's say they've got a leveraged one-on-one package that is $2,005. Then they're trying to attract more clients, and so they create a group program that is $495 so that they can get 1,000 other people. That is a group package, but it's not a premium group package. What I'm teaching you to create here is a premium group package. It's not just about more people at a lower price. It's about the result. It's about the big result that your clients are going to get, and about you designing a very specific result systems, the process you're going to take them to get that. So proven methodology, what do I mean by that? There is a handout that you guys should be able to see in your links, which is called Designing Your Premium Package. And what I've done there is to take you through it's a proven methodology of how to create a premium package without the stress, right? So, you might, I hope you're not feeling this, but you might be feeling stressed out about, oh my gosh, I'm creating something that's going to cost somebody $2,500. What at all am I going to put into it? How am I going to know that I can deliver results? I don't want you to stress about it. So I've created, and this is the methodology that I use to create this program. It's the methodology that my own coach has taught other people to use. I know it's proven. It's worked in my own life, and I believe that if you follow the steps, you'll get to creating a package that would actually wow your clients. So we'll go through that in a little bit, but just follow those steps, and at the end of it, you will be amazed that, wow, like I would buy this. That's where I want you to get to. I want you to get to the place where you've created something that you're proud of, that you think, you know what, I would pay for this because I think that's going to give value. Then there's another handout which I've given you, which is the 30 elements and bonuses that increase your package value. So let's see, do I want to talk about this now? No. Okay. So I just want to mention it to you. Let's go back. I've given you a really good list of things that you could include as you're designing your packages that will increase the value or the perceived value that your clients have. So again, remember that you don't want to overwhelm them. If you can keep it simple, that's the best. But adding some of these is going to increase the value and help your clients to see why it's worth to pay $2,500, $3,500, $5,000 for what you're offering. So let's go to the handouts. Designing your group packages. I'll give you a few minutes if you haven't already done it to download it. Actually, I don't want you guys. What did I do here? 1 second. I don't know what systems you're using. Let's do this. Let me walk you through it. If you're able to download it, great. What I'll do next time is for the handouts that we're going to cover specifically, I will send them ahead of time so you have time to download them before the call, because I don't want, have to shift browsers and maybe it closes or it freezes. So if you're able to download it, great. If not, I'll just walk you through, and at the end you can download them, right? So designing your group packages. Let's go through. So where do we start? We start with the results. We start with the results you want to provide for your client. So you're going to write down the biggest result or the problem that you're solving. So for example, your client wants to lose 40 pounds. So that's the result. You will not think about what they want and not what you think they need, right? So if your client wants to lose 40 pounds, use the word lose 40 pounds in your big result. Don't say how to have better nutrition. Probably not going to speak to them because it's not the result. Good nutrition is going to lead to the losing of 40 pounds, right? So that's the destination. So that's the end result. That's the big result they want. And I don't want you to get held up over being perfect here. Just simply choose one important result or problem that many people in your audience are strongly interested in. And I've given you some examples in the handout. So for example, your clients might want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, or they might want to find their soulmate, or they might want to get past the pain of a divorce and create a life that they're excited about, or they might want to get a professional job that pays 100K or more, right? This is it's very specific. It speaks to the exact result they're looking for. Somebody's going to go on Google and search for professional jobs that pay 100K, right? So when you use those specific words in your package, it's going to speak to them. Then your premium package type. So here you've kind of got only two options, right? It's the leveraged one-on-one or the group package. And if you have any doubts about which one is best, feel free to speak to me. I think for many of you, from what I've gathered from the niches that you're all considering, I think you can go straight into the group packages. There's just maybe one or two of you that I think you might want to consider the leveraged one-on-one, just because of sensitivity around some of the topics that you want to cover with your clients. But I think for majority of you, you should be okay to offer the group package, right? All right. So then your package time frame. I'm recommending that you all start with 8-week or 2-month program to start with. And the reason is that you want to be able to get your clients through one cycle of your program quickly, get them results, see what's working, see what's not working, so you can tweak it for your next program, right? So remember, this is a journey. And so if you offer something that's just a 2-month package, you're able to get them through that cycle quickly. Your clients, most importantly, they get results quickly, right? 2 months versus 3 months or 6 months. And so you want to think about a moderate result that is achievable in that time frame. So maybe they might not necessarily have what's the word? Maybe they're leaning, they're headed for a divorce. I don't think you can say avoid a divorce in 2 months, but maybe what you can say is learn how to love your partner again in 2 months. Learn how to communicate without upsetting your partner in 2 months. That's certainly achievable in 2 months, right? And it might lead on to further coaching with you to get them to the next couple of months that will help them ultimately avoid the divorce. But you can break down the steps and then offer them a result that is what they want, but it's still manageable for you, and it's something that's achievable in 2 months or 3 months. That's what I recommend, right? So package title. So the next step after you've decided on the results, your package type, your time frame, is your title. A good title is benefit oriented. It communicates the results the client will get, so that when they say yes, they understand. Like when they hear the title, it's going to grab their attention. So for example, 90 days to a life on purpose. Land a 6-figure job, a proven system for getting 100K plus 100K professional position in weeks rather than months, right? So this is like really getting down to what's going wrong. If somebody has been to a top level university, has good grades, there is no reason why they shouldn't qualify for a 6-figure job. So if they're not getting it, what's the real reason? And you are in the next 2 months going to get right down to the basics, fix that really quickly, and help them to land a 6-figure job. And it's entirely possible if you've got the right set of clients, right? Now, next, we're going to talk about your package elements. So what we're going to do here is to list your package elements. I've given you a table, right? So look through the eyes of your clients. What would a client think is valuable? What would they be willing to pay for? Or also, after you've made the list, think about what is it that if you removed, they wouldn't even miss. They wouldn't even think that, oh, I wish he had this, or I wish he had that. They're not even going to notice that it's not included, right? So again, we want to be very simple. What bonuses will you include? Actually, when I spoke to all of you, I didn't necessarily offer any bonuses. So you may or may not want to. It's completely up to you. You could offer something that's a feature in your course as a bonus, as a way when you're having the enrollment conversation. If you have a client who is sitting on the borderline, not sure whether or not to make a commitment, you could offer some of the package. What's the word? You could offer some bonuses as a way to tip them over into saying yes. So I provide you with a table there. Element is just like the feature, right? What's the benefit for your clients? how much time. Oh, yes, there's another one. How much of your time is going to be needed to deliver the benefits, right? So we're trying to achieve a lifestyle here. I don't want you to create a package that is going to suck up all the time that you do not have and become a burden and become something that you dread delivering. So remember, keep it simple. Take into consideration how much time it's going to take you to deliver it, and that should guide you. And again, I'm here to help you. So I'm here to read over and review all of your packages. On Facebook, you're able to upload documents. When you've created your packages, feel free to upload them as a PDF on the Facebook group, and I'll go over them and give you feedback, either live on the call or straight into the Facebook group. Okay? So now the next step is your package pricing. Again, I've said this already. None of us are going to offer anything less than $2,000, right? So it's 2,000, 2,500, 3,500, 5,000. At a minimum, what I'm teaching you to create here is a package that is at least worth $5,000. So you could offer it for the face value, which is 5,000, or you could offer it for a slight discount, but know that what you're delivering is worth $5,000. That's my promise to you, that whatever you create out of this course will be worth at least $5,000. If it's leaning towards priceless, that's where we want to be, but at minimum 5,000. Then in your pricing options, we'll talk about this next week. So next week we'll also cover your group packages, right? I don't think this is something we can cover in one go, but you can create a full pay amount, which is normally slight discount. So let's say your program is $3,500. Clients who are able to pay the full amount may get an additional bonus, something that not everybody is going to get, maybe an additional one-on-one time with you. You can also offer monthly payments. You can have a non-refundable deposit. You can have a fast action bonus. Many of you had a fast action bonus with me, or a scholarship. If you make a decision on that day as we're having a conversation, you got a scholarship, right? So the package was worth 5,000, but you got a scholarship, and you're all paying. You got a scholarship, right? So it's a fast action bonus. And then how you receive payments. So I recommend Stripe, Stripe.com, and PayPal. I personally use Stripe. I found it great. I've got clients in Ghana, in Africa, and I was able to take their payments using Stripe in dollars. So for that reason, I thought it was excellent. I've taken payments in US dollars and pounds, but from 3 different countries, right? So my clients are in Ghana, UK, and US. I've been able to take payments in those different countries without problems. So I recommend Stripe. The interface is very easy. You don't store your client's details. You log on to Stripe from your computer. You can be speaking to your clients over the phone or in person. You take their details, you type it in directly, you save their card details, that's it. And then you can set automated payments as well. So really recommend Stripe, but obviously you can use PayPal for business as well. Then the next step is your ultimate results system. So these are the specific steps or the building blocks that you're going to take your clients through. And ideally, each step would be a benefit or an intermediate result that your client wants. So for example, already in our program, some of you have identified a niche. It's a benefit. It's something you should be proud of. It's not a small step. There are many, many, many business owners who do not yet know who they want to be when they grow up. That is, they don't know what their niche is that they're operating in. And having that clarity and knowing exactly who you want to be and who you want to serve is going to help you create really powerful packages for your clients. So I've given you a table there, step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. That I want you to think about the problem you're helping your clients solve. Keep it very simple, keep it very high level, keep it benefit oriented. What are the 5, 6, 7 steps? I don't recommend that you go over 8. And if you do 8 and you're offering a 2-month program, then you can do what I'm doing, which is to offer each step in a week's time. And obviously, if you're having a 3-month program, you could still have 8 steps, but have steps in between where you're just coaching or helping them to catch up and not necessarily teaching something. Or maybe you've taken my recommendation and you've pre-recorded, so it doesn't matter how many steps you have. Each call is just for Q&A and for live coaching. You've already delivered your 8 steps in your pre-recorded training. So that's it, right? Step 7, that's going to help you to create your package. I've given you a really powerful example of how you can fill in the blanks and create your package description. This is an example from a divorce rescue coaching package. I know one person in this group is thinking about that. You can thank me later. And for the rest of you, I've got a really exciting bonus that I'm going to be sharing throughout the week. And it's some live examples of real live coaches and their packages and even the prices that they're offering, right? It's the title, it's the description, it's the benefit, it's everything, which is okay. So I don't want you to stop designing your packages, waiting for this bonus and hope that I'm going to cover one of the niches. No, I want you to design your packages and then just use this as an example, right? You can copy them word for word if it happens to be in a niche you're interested in, but I encourage you to customize and to create something special based off of what you know and what you are comfortable to deliver. All right? So I know that was a lot. I'm going to open up the line for questions. But next step, so if you haven't already downloaded the handouts, let me just quickly go over the 30 elements. Let's go over some of them for those of you who haven't downloaded them yet. So I'll just quickly read through a couple of them, not all because they're 30. So you could offer, and I've done some of this, so you'll see it in what I'm doing for you, right? So a training program, I've already talked about this, created by you or someone else. You could have a number of emergency one-on-one calls with you. I have a variation of that. Everybody in this program, at the end of the 8 weeks, you also have 2 30-minute ICE sessions with me. You can use, I think I said any time up to 3 months after the program. So 3 months after our program ends, you can still call me and schedule 30 minutes, 2 30-minute sessions. ICE means in case of emergency, right? So you've created your package. Maybe you're having a challenge with a particular client or designing or something pops up over the next 3 months, you can call me. So you've got that in this program. Done for you is similar to what I've given you in terms of, well, actually that's more done with you. Designing your premium package is a step-by-step template that you can follow. You can create things like that for your clients, and I'll show you where you can go to get materials for your clients depending on the niches, right? So I'll give that information to you. I've got some great tips on not everything has to be created by you, right? Or people out there exist who have done research on different niches and have created different templates and tools and trainings and Facebook. I mean, it's amazing what exists out there, which you can buy the rights to and deliver as your own content. Obviously, you can customize, you can put your logo on it, you can offer it to your clients. It's just great. So I'll share that with you probably next week or in the coming weeks. But I don't want you to get bogged down with detail. I want you to focus on just designing. Finish with your niche if you haven't. Design your package and start having those client conversations. If you already had a list, number 9 is an opportunity to be promoted to your list if they're a good match. Initial kickoff strategy session. You all had that with me. I've called it the client intake call. It's where we talk about what your goals are, what you want to achieve, right? If it's possible, you could have a VIP day with you where people And VIP day does not have to be in a physical location. You could have a VIP day virtually over maybe one Saturday for a couple of hours. Everybody comes together and we work on your business, right? You tune out all distractions. You've got the whole group logging in. We've got you on hand to give direction, very specific, customized direction. And over a 4, 5, 6 hour period, people really, really break through barriers and get results, right? So that's a VIP day, which can be delivered virtually.